Hey, what's up, Cowboy Nation, man? This your boy Heavy Chevy back with another quick video of Cowboy politics. So, Jerry and Steven, bro, when are y'all gonna learn that this is not the 90s? Or maybe it could be just Jerry. This is not the 90s no more. You can't just get a whole bunch of draft picks nowadays and expect to win a Super Bowl. It really just don't happen like that no more. Teams go get top quality free agents that they need. They might get maybe two in their prime free agents. You know what I'm saying? In their prime, or entering their prime, or looking to get their first major contract right after their rookie deal. I know I asked about that 2 years ago. You know, this is just a rinse and repeat cycle. And they too draft dependent. You expect your draft picks to carry the team. The team is young. One of the youngest team in the NFL now. Team is young, you know. But you don't have the in their prime or entering into their prime free agents. You really only needed like two. A one tech, solid one tech, veteran, well, you got one in a linebacker as far as Kenneth Murray. Kenneth Murray Jr. probably going to be a good linebacker for this team. Fast, athletic, going to hit. Probably going to be the Mike. Probably. Made a video about that. But, like, in their prime, entering into their prime, top free agents. Probably should did a running back. I love Javonte Williams. I do. Made a video about him too. I love Javonte Williams. I love his game. But probably not going to be enough. You can't depend on Jaden Blue. And that's probably a smear campaign on him. Talking about he's lazy or whatever. Trayvon Diggs. Bro, when have we ever seen a star player being ridiculed about working with the rehab team? When have we ever saw that? I mean, personally, it seems like a lot of the star players have had lower leg injuries in these past, 4 years? How many players have had lower leg injuries? And it's injuries, like, most of them is like non-contact. Sam Williams, Trayvon Diggs, DaRon Bland. I mean, just player after player, a lot of lower leg injuries. So if I'm Trayvon, hell, I wouldn't want to deal with that either. I really won't. Like, bro, hey, that rehab team ain't no good. I mean, everything else is fine, but the rehab team, bro, like, for real, y'all gonna find this man publicly. Publicly. Why this had to be news? I mean, some stuff is just better left unsaid. Some stuff is just better left inside the building. Everything doesn't require to be out in public to defecate on your own players. It is what it is. It is what it is. It's like, some things just better left unsaid. As far as, like, the offensive line goes, I think the interior of the offensive line is going to be good. I made a video, man, I know last year, saying that this offensive line was going to be rebuilt in 2 years. 2 years. Hasn't the offensive line been rebuilt in 2 years? And I said I wanted to be wrong. But this offensive line has been rebuilt in 2 years. Your interior is what? Under 25? You're going to have Tyler Booker, who's replacing the all-time great Zach Martin. You got Cooper Beebe at center. And you got Tyler Smith at left guard. Young, still fairly cheap, and strong. Terrence Steele, I'm pretty sure 2 years removed after the surgery. I'm pretty sure that he's going to be better than what he was these past 2 seasons. Tyler Guyton. I really don't need Tyler Guyton to be great. Not right now, anyway. I don't need him to be great. I just need him to be good. I just need him to be good. I just need him to play with more confidence, because last year, yes, he was thrown out there. In my opinion, I think that he shouldn't have been thrown out there. We had a gauntlet of defensive line last year, especially like the first 9 weeks of the season. A gauntlet of defensive line play, and it didn't help him any. I'm glad they got rid of a lot of the coaches. Well, pretty much the coach staff. And I like this coaching staff. To me, one thing I can give them credit for allowing Shotty to do is pick his coaches. I can give them credit for doing that. Is pick his coaches. It seems like these are not friends. These are guys that were qualified. Clayton Adams. If y'all go watch Arizona run scheme, it's a beautiful thing to watch. Now, Arizona didn't have the best talent at O-line. They had what? Will Hernandez is probably about the most talented on the O-line. You can argue about the center being one of the best in the NFL, but other than that, they really just didn't have talent on the O-line. And when they ran that counter power, or they just ran a power scheme, bro, they pulling the center, they pulling center tackle, guard center, guard. Those pulls, plus they played a lot of 13 personnel, especially on first downs. Second down too, but mostly first down, they played a lot of 13 personnel. Do not be surprised. Do not be surprised if we run a lot of 13 personnel. So that means our tight ends are going to have to come with it with that blocking. Clayton Adams and Connor Riley, in my opinion, are probably going to be the best acquisitions for this offseason, because you bring Connor Riley in to help with Cooper Beebe, especially with some of the line calls, and make it simpler for him. You got Clayton Adams because Shotty said he want to run the ball. Arizona did, they did do a lot of run. They did run. They just didn't have the talent. But they had a scheme. They just didn't have the talent. So imagine Arizona run. Like I said, go watch Arizona run game. They run the scheme, bro. If our O-line, and our O-line is way talent, we got more talent. More talent, especially on the interior. So we're going to be strong across the board as far as being able to play big on big. And depending on where D linemen are lined up at, bro, we could go big on big. They're going to run zone. They're going to run outside zone, inside zone, power, counter, trap. They're going to run it all. They did it all in Arizona. So they're going to run it all here. Bro, if we just average, I'm telling y'all, go watch Arizona run game, and you will see what I'm talking about. You will see what I'm talking about. But as far as the drama going on, in Dallas, the drama going on with Micah, Trayvon, now with Jaden Blue, and probably whoever else. Bro, something got to change with that. Something's got to change. We don't need negativity every single year. We don't need it. Every single year, we don't need it. Cowboys fans, bro, get behind your team. Get behind your team. Get behind the players. Yes, you can criticize when it's time to be, but don't just be those fans that just want to be, just criticize every single thing, even when they do something good. Now, me personally, do I care about Jerry and Steven in the front office doing? No, I don't. But I can give them credit when they do something well. Like I said, I feel like they allowed Shotty to pick his own coaching staff. I feel like they did. And I got to give them credit for that. But as far as anything else goes, no. But man, this boy Heavy Chevy. Follow me on all social media platforms. Peace.